Hello, everybody. I am Mrs. Bajaj, and here I am today to welcome you on behalf of Jain deemed to be University, Bangalore, India. I am very excited to share with you all that the Study in India applications for the academic year 2021 is now open, and you all are welcome to apply on the Study in India portal. Before I take you through the university, the benefits, and what the facilities are at Jain deemed to be University, let me share with you that Jain deemed to be University, in association with Study in India, offers you a 100% scholarship, which includes 100% fee waiver on the tuition fees, hostel fees, and also the food charges. So let me take you through the various rankings and accreditations of Jain University, Bangalore. I'm sure that many students coming down from various countries of the world to study in India must be worried about how recognized the university or its program is. So therefore, I want to take you through the rankings of Jain University before you take the big step of applying at Jain University for the 100% scholarship. You must know that Jain University is not only recognized by the state or the government of India, but also recognized internationally. Now let's see the various rankings and awards given to Jain University. I'm sure this will help you understand and make a better choice as to why you should choose Jain University as your first option while you're applying for the 100% scholarship in India. We are very proud to say that Study in India had awarded Jain University with the High Performer Partner Institute Award, which means that out of all the universities associated with Study in India, Jain University was the only university that offered the highest number of scholarships to international students in the academic year 2019 and 2020. As you can see, that Jain University is awarded a 5-star rating under the KSURF, which is a rating given by the state government of Karnataka as the second youngest university of the state. Now, speaking about the QS World Rankings, I'm sure many of you watching the video right now must have definitely heard about the QS World Rankings, which is an internationally recognized ranking. Now, Jain University has been ranked 91 to 95 under the QS World Ranking. The National Assessment and Accreditation Council is a government organization in India that assesses various universities on criteria such as curricular aspects, teaching, research, infrastructure, and much more. Jain University has been awarded A grade under NAC, which means that it is one of the highest grades that a university could get in terms of fulfilling all the criteria given by the Government of India. So these were just few of the many rankings and awards given to Jain University. I'm sure this must have helped you understand and make a decision why you must choose Jain as your first option. Now let's talk about why you should be selecting Jain University. I'm sure many of the points were covered initially, but let's talk about the few things that matter the most. State-of-the-art infrastructure. We have many campuses spread across Bangalore. Now let's talk about why Bangalore. Bangalore is the IT hub of India, which means that people across India travel down to Bangalore just to settle here and understand the various opportunities it has to offer. Being the tech capital of India, Bangalore is one of the most desirable cities to live in. Students also say that it is one of the most safest places. We understand that students coming from various countries of the world are concerned about their safety. So you can be rest assured that Bangalore is one of the most safest cities to live in. Speaking about Bangalore's weather, the art and culture, the ease of communication, and also its nightlife, Bangalore has much more to offer. We at Jain University promote cross-cultural interactions where we not only celebrate International Day but also national days of each of the countries. So students from Bhutan, Ethiopia, and many more countries have come forward and celebrated their national days. Since English is now the international medium of expression, Jain University offers English communicative courses for those international students who want to master the language and stay connected with the world. With students from more than 43 countries, we are home to more than 1,500 international students. We are a platform for international integration and a place for exchange of cross-cultural values. Bangalore is one of the most dynamic cities of the country. It is known as the Silicon City of India and also the IT hub. And why so? It is because it is home to one of the most number of multinational companies of the world. You will see many of the companies headquartered in Bangalore. People from various parts of the country wish to settle down in Bangalore because of the job opportunities it has to offer. Jain University supports its international students to apply for various internship opportunities in Bangalore. So don't you worry, you are at the right place. Let's now talk about the safety. Bangalore is rated as one of the most safest cities to live in. Talking about its mixed culture, its public transport facilities, or also its nightlife, you can be rest assured that you will feel home away from home. Now let's start with the application process. Before you start with the registration process, let me first take you through what is required. First is your email ID. Second, mobile number. Third is your passport or citizenship ID. Even if you don't have your passport, your citizenship ID is sufficient. Your 10th grade mark sheet, or also called O level, your 12th grade mark sheet, also called your A level mark sheet. Those who are applying for a PG course, which is a post-graduation course, for them, your undergraduate mark sheet also is required. Next is a photograph and a signature. Now, when it comes to your signature, I suggest you sign on a piece of paper and take a clear picture of it, which you can upload in the last part of the application. Now, the last part, which says course of study, is the most important in order to understand which course you would like to take at Jain University. I will explain that in the coming part of the video. Now, let's start with the application. Let's start with the application of the Study in India Scholarship Program. What you need to do is, on the search tab, type studyinindia.gov.in, and this is how the website will look. Now you can see that there are many tabs under which you have various options like the list of institutes or the grade conversion document, and just like why you would want to study in India, etc. Now let's start with the registration process. On the right hand side below, you can see a tab that says register now. So you click on that tab, which will now redirect you to the registration page. Now, as you can see that this is the registration sheet, you have to fill in your basic details like your first name here and then your last name. Make sure your name is correctly typed. Next is your country, the country from where you belong. So you can now, the list of countries are mentioned as you can see here. So the country that you want to select. So right now I'll be selecting India. After which you have to then enter your mobile number, right? Coming to the next part, which says email ID, make sure that you type your email ID correctly. The next tab then says enter the confirmation email. So you type the same email ID just so that you confirm it correctly. So that is akshayGP199803@gmail.com. Now we come to the next part where we have to enter the date of birth. So you enter your day, the month and the year. And now, as you can see, you have to enter a password that you would like to set for your Study in India application. So you can keep any password of your choice. And after that, you have to again, on the right hand side where it says enter confirm password. So you enter the same password, and just below that, you see enter CAPTCHA. So you can see a number on the right hand side. You have to enter the same number, and you then click on register. So once you click on register, you will get a notification that says registered successfully, and then you will be able to see you have received an email on the registered email ID. So immediately after that, you'll have to redirect yourself to your Gmail account where you would have received an email from Study in India. See, as you can see right here, you have to then click on Activate Now. Once you have clicked on the Activate Now button, it will automatically redirect you to the Study in India website where you now have to log in. So as you can see, you will have to enter your email ID which you used at the time of registration and the password, and also enter the captcha value. So we enter 2051 right here, which you have to then click on this blue icon that says login. Once you have done that, now it will take you to your dashboard, and as you can see, you will have three main columns, which is basic information, background information, and student choice fill. Now all you have to do is complete your application by filling in all the details. Before I take you to the process, I would also like you to check that this dashboard on top, it mentions your SII ID and your name. Now this is your unique SII ID which belongs only to you. So now we'll start with the process. You click on this blue edit icon. It takes you to the basic information page. Now as you see, few of the details are already autofilled because you used this at the time of registration, and we click on gender, click male, after which you have to fill in your contact details. Moving on, we have the contact details. As mentioned, that few of these are autofilled because you used this at the time of registration. Now if you can see, there are few instructions given here which says that if a student has an Indian number, the country code will be 91 and then the mobile number. And likewise, each of your countries will have different country codes, so you make sure that the country code is correct with your contact number. So now I will enter the contact number, and as you can see, there is an icon that says send OTP. Now you will receive an OTP on your mobile numbers that you have entered right here. So we will click on the send OTP icon, and then you will receive a 6-digit OTP on your phone number. Make sure that the OTP that you receive, as I'm entering, you click on verify, and the OTP will expire in 3 minutes, so make sure that your mobile phone is next to you. We now enter the address, so make sure you enter your residential address. So I enter Bangalore. Next, I will then select my country, which is India. And likewise, you can select your country. You can then select your state. I will enter it as Karnataka. And now the city, which is Bangalore. And then I enter the zip code, and you will mark this box that says permanent address is same as the residential address, and click on submit. Once you have done that, it will say that your data has been saved successfully. It will then take you to the next column, which is your background information. Now you can see that there is something called reference details, and over here you will have to enter details of 2 people who referred you to the Study in India program. Now, for example, my father referred me to the Study in India program, and therefore I will enter my father's name, his email ID, the contact number, and the address. So you don't have to elaborately mention the address, and then you mention the country, the state, the city, and the area. City will be Bangalore. Area also will be Bangalore. And just like that, you will also mention, now you will move on to the second reference. So I will mention mother, my mother's email ID, her contact number, the address, country where she belongs from, the state, city, I will mention Bangalore, and the area also to be Bangalore. Now as you can see, we have filled in all the details. Now we click on save. Now your data has been saved successfully. Now we move on to the next, which is the student choice fill. As you can see that there are few things that are required. Now coming to the most important part is where you have to fill in your academic details. Now any mistake that you do here will directly affect your application form, your 100% scholarship. Therefore make sure that you keep all your mark sheets ready, and here you can see when you click on the grades conversion that there are various countries mentioned. Now if you want to convert your scores into percentage, you have this document that will help you convert your grades or CGPA of different countries to the percentage. So as you can see that there are various countries mentioned here, and every country has a different grading format. You can use this conversion PDF, which will help you understand your percentage in O level and A level. Going back to the form, as you can see, Study in India asks you for your O level percentage. So once you have converted that, we then select the percentage, and you have to also check the next says higher secondary or 12th grade or A level. So for example, if you have received your A level certificate and you have your results with you, then you will have to mention your score. If not, you have to then click on result awaited and enter your 11th grade scores. As you can see that there are many more questions asked. For example, do you have a GRE score or do you have a GMAT score, which is not necessary at the moment. You can leave it as no. But in case you have a diploma score, which is on the left, you will be able to enter diploma score. Now if you are a student who is applying for a post-graduation program, then it is mandatory for you to enter the scores you got in your bachelor's degree. So if you do that, only then you will be able to see the options when you apply for a particular course. In the next step, now you have to click on save and next, and as you can see, it says all your data has been saved. You then click on OK. We will now get back to the choice filling options. So now you have an option to select from these various courses available. For example, you are interested in an engineering course. So you will tick on the engineering and then on the undergraduate. Now Jain deemed to be university does not offer a diploma program. So therefore it is always mandatory that you tick on the undergraduate or on the postgraduate. After this, you have to click on save and next and then click on OK. Make sure you always click on save and then click on next. Now let's go through the various courses offered at Jain University. I would suggest that you click on your browser and type Jain University, JAIN university.ac.in, which is the official website of the university. Here, as you can see, you can click on international admissions, and it will direct you to a page where you can click on SII, which stands for Study in India. See that there are various options available for these international students to choose from, ranging from management, commerce, sciences, engineering, and much more. Now, for example, you're interested in a science program, then you can go on top and click on Know More. When you click on Know More, it will redirect you to another page where you will be able to see the various courses offered under the Bachelor of Science degree. As you can see, we have animation, biochemistry, chemistry, and much more to choose from. So you have various options available, not just under one course, but multiple courses. So choose accordingly. And when you click to know more about each of these courses and understand more about it, you will see that under discipline, because you chose engineering, the engineering option will reflect. Next is the program level. When you click on the drop-down menu, you click on undergraduate and then the name of course. Now under the name of course, you have various options. You select the course that you're interested in. Now what you can do is, if you can see there is a search tab here, you can type Jain, that is JAIN. Now you will be able to see the different options available at Jain University under an engineering program. So as you can see, we offer engineering, and we under engineering the specialization being mechanical engineering, aeronautical engineering, or any other option that you will be able to see that Jain offers. Now if you are interested in any of the specialization, you have to click on this green tab that says apply. And once you do that, you will get a drop box which will ask for your 12th grade or your A level scores. So what you entered as a percentage in the previous step is what you will have to do right here. So we are going to be selecting our percentage and then click on save. You will see that once you scroll down, you will be able to see that your choice of an engineering program at Jain deemed to be university has been selected. Now, if you want to select any other course under Jain University, for example, an engineering program which is a BTech in electronics and communication. So I see that I want to apply for it. I click on the green tab which is apply, and again a drop box where you will have to fill in your details, your percentage in your 12th grade, and then we click on save, and then again you get a alert message that says your data has been saved successfully. And then after which you can also apply for a third course. Now I am applying for a software engineering at Jain University. So again I just say okay, and my choices have been saved. So as I mentioned, when you scroll down, you will be able to see that the 3 choices you made at Jain University, which is your computer science and engineering, your electronics and communications, and software engineering, as you selected, have been saved. So these are your choices that you made. Now this is what you will have to take care of. There are 3 choices that you can make, or even more, if you are very sure of the specialization you want to take. Students, kindly take note. It is mandatory to select at least 3 courses or specializations of your interest. This will widen your study options and also build on a stronger application. Students who wish to apply for more specializations or courses are also welcome to do so, but make sure that you select only Jain University. Now you have to click on save and next and go to the next step. Here you will have to upload your secondary school certificates, which is also your O level, and your higher secondary or class 12 certificates. So as I mentioned, you have to keep both of them handy, and these 2 certificates need to be uploaded if you are applying for an undergraduate program. Whereas if you are applying for a postgraduate program, then an additional certificate, which is your UG transcripts or your UG certificate, needs to be uploaded. So you need to upload your document and scroll down and click on save and next. Your documents have been uploaded successfully, so you click on OK, and the last step of the application form is where you have to upload your photograph. So here you will choose the file and upload your photo, and also upload your digital signature. So once you upload these 2, so we're going to do that first when we upload both of it, and then you click on I agree. Once you click on I agree, you then submit the application, and you can see that you have been notified that your application has successfully been submitted. You can click on back to dashboard, and it will take you back to the main dashboard where we first started our process from. And here you can see that everything has been marked green, which means that your application has been submitted. So you will also have to see that the final submission has been done and you have uploaded the documents. So now this is the process of completing your application, and you have successfully registered for the 100% scholarship. So all the students who are interested to apply for the Study in India scholarship for the 2021 academic year, make sure that you complete the application and submit it. In case you have any queries or doubts, you can always get back to us. Feel free to contact us. We have mentioned our email ID, our website, and also our contact details. In case you have any queries, feel free to get in touch with us. We will be more than happy to help you. And also I would like to mention that there are few countries that need to take the examination, which is an examination from the Study in India board, in order to get 100% scholarship. So if you are interested to take some guidance and understand understand the pattern of the examination, we will be more than happy to help you. Jain University will be offering you free classes which is going to be held online. So what you can do is register yourself for these classes and we will get in touch with you regarding the schedule of the classes. We have left a Google form in the description below. You can click on that form and fill in all your details. We will then get in touch with you and let you know when the classes will begin. Last year we had a lot of students who wrote examination and got 100% scholarship. This year we look forward to seeing you here at Bangalore Jain Deemed to be University, and these classes are going to be free of cost. It's going to be held online, so you don't have to worry. All you need is internet access. So therefore just click on the Google form and fill in all your details and we shall let you know the next step. So this was the end of the application. Now that I have submitted my application, I suggest that you start with yours as soon as possible. Now let's talk about the university's social responsibilities. Jain believes in making a difference to the social and economic well-being of our communities through our teaching, research, public events and activities. Moreover, we believe in contributing and working towards the well-being of the society and do our best to ensure that through social responsibility, we are able to spread awareness. Right from marathons for cancer awareness, blood donation camps, cycling for recycling, participating in relief camps, awareness programs on waste management, etc., Jain University has been at the forefront of making a difference. Moving on to our alumni. Whether a world billiards champion, international cricket player, or even an Indian professional golf player, we take pride in our outstanding alumni and believe in treasuring memories of our students who have graduated from Jain Deemed to be University. The yardstick of success for the university is measured by its achievements and its continuous efforts from our former students who are educating future generations with excellence. So you can be rest assured that you are at the right university to pursue your career. For any queries, feel free to get in touch with us. This is our email ID, our official website of Jain University. You can write to us or call us at any time. We will be happy to help you. Hope to see you soon.